you had N3on saying the N-word.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? You think?
I think Indians are niggas for real. Who the fuck like Indians?
Right.
And there's a phrase called Indian giver. That means you give somebody something.
But that's about the Native Americans.
But they're Indians. That means I give you something and I take it back when I feel it to my discretion.
But that's not the stereotype about people in India. That's a stereotype about the people in America, the Native Americans, although they would consider it deeply offensive.
Yeah, but they're Indians, right? Okay. There's plenty of things that niggas know about themselves that they would feel publicly offended by, but they know.
Right.
Niggas, you get me?
Right.
So.
Because that is what he said. He said Indians are N-words.
Exactly.
And you agree with that sentiment.
If I give you something and I take it back when I feel like entitled to it, that sound like some nigga shit. That sound like some black people shit, some shit that a nigga would do.
But are you kind of demeaning your own race by saying that? You're like
what,
feeding
Indians
into the stereotype that black people are like not trustworthy or something?
Not feeding. They're not. What do you mean? What the fuck? I ain't never met no nigga I could trust.
You really feel
Have you?
Do you think black people are genetically less trustworthy than white people?
No, I think black people are just genetically trained to struggle and take advantage and play whatever role they gotta play through their struggle and their advantage to get.
Are you saying that because of your lived experience with the people like that you grew up around?
I'm saying that for the cause of why black people don't help black people and why black people as a community won't be a community. Everyone's in it for themselves. Everyone's looking for an advantage. Every black person has had that struggle, their own story that they feel is like above everyone else's story. And you might have not the same story, but close to it. But I feel like my story is more important than yours. I'm going to carry that. And your whole time, you're going to be sitting there like, bro, the cops took me to jail too. They whipped me at my ass too, brother. Like, and we're going to be like, no, they didn't do it to you like you did it to me. And then it's like, bro.
But if you're saying it from like a cultural perspective, Indian people are so different than black people culturally.
I don't think so. I think.
Kind of like.
I mean, I know an Indian giver is.
Yeah, but that's different.
I know that's some black people shit, bro. That's what it is.
What but you see Adin Ross saying the N-word on stage with Chief Keef?
Yeah.
He's like singing the lines of the song and he fully like said it, but he got Sosa's permission to say it. It's like kind of like I feel like Adin Ross might be like the first white dude I've seen really like take on the challenge of saying the N-word on camera. Like he knew exactly how much trouble it was going to get him in, and he was like, fuck it, I'm just going to do this shit. I've never really seen a white guy do that like that.
I mean, for a white guy, it's a little bit different just based off the history. But I feel like for every other race that's been treated like niggas should have the right to.
So you'd never hold it against a Mexican guy or anything? That's just normal.
What the fuck? They treated worse than niggas.
I've just like always lived around a lot of Hispanic people and Asian people and white people who said it realistically.
And they say it, right? And nobody says nothing, right?
But now that we're in the internet age, it's like more.
Yeah, that's what it is. So it's like, I don't know. I can't get hip to that, bro. Like, that's not me. As much as you think I'm internet savvy, I'm really just living my life. And then if they like it, they like it. And if they don't, who gives a fuck?
What about if when we had met, when you first met me in public, or in person, if I was just saying the N-word like all the time and then I got on camera and I didn't say it, would you be like, whatever?
Nah, I would I would encourage you to say it.
You would encourage me?
Yeah.
Really? In what way? You would like
in
pat
a
me
way
on the
of
back
like,
and shit?
no, like if you gonna say it in private, brother, like stand on that shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck is the point of like who yes or no are we really looking to?
I've hung out with YouTubers who, like white YouTubers, who said it like a lot off camera, and that was just super weird to
Plenty
me.
of
Like,
people
whoa,
that say
you're like playing a character when you're on camera. You like turn this off.
Yeah, you know how that go, man. Everybody play a character on camera.
Interesting. What did it feel like shooting that guy?
It was dark. He was dark.
You felt threatened in that moment, though?
Well, yeah, once he ran the girl over, or like, because before I started shooting, he turned the wheel and pressed the gas. So there was a guy who walked up to his window who, like, tried to dismantle him. And in that process, he started trying, I don't know if he was trying to run the guy over, but he turned the wheel and started pressing the gas, like using his car as a weapon pretty much. And that's when I started firing.
Wow. So were you happy with the 24 months probation or whatever?
Honestly, no. Just based off the footage.
You felt like you should have just got straight self-defense?
100%, you know, considering Vegas gun
You
laws.
could have took it to trial, right? But probably not worth the risk.
Yeah, for what? I'm on camera.
Right.
Everything's on camera. What's the point of, if you guys don't see it this way right now, why would I push my luck? If it's not on camera, different. We got different odds. You know,
Right.
he say she, but on camera, you don't know whose eyes is going to take to, he could have did this, he could have did that. I don't want to leave it in their hands for my future, you know?
Right.
Yeah, no.
It's pretty cool that that footage is out there, though.
Yeah, I mean, it worked in my favor at the end of the day, but if I could have avoided it, I would have.
Right. Still, it's like, as a rapper, you know, shit.
Yeah.
Add that to the highlight reel,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, it's something to put under my belt.
Like, if you're a UFC fighter, you know, they play the reel of, like, everybody you ever knocked out and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Blueface, like, when they're putting you in the Rap Hall of Fame or whatever, they'll play, like, that'll be, like, one of the clips. Just
Right. He's really doing this.
He's a real rapper.
He's really doing this.
We just hit 600,000 subscribers on the Clips channel right here. We're trying to get to 700, so you know what to do. Smack that red button and subscribe. Appreciate you.